Hello, it's your boy Gamer Ryan 3587 coming back at you with another live stream, and I'm playing the game NBA 2K25 with the Philadelphia 76ers doing my NBA games, and we're versing the Milwaukee Bucks in our first matchup of the my NBA season. If you're new, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Also, hit the notification bell to know when I go live on YouTube. Thank you. Peace.
Let's hear it for the starting five of
Hello, Sixers.
Here we are, Greg, in game one of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 roaming the paint. Now here's Middleton. Five on the clock. From deep, Trent. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Hands it from downtown.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. And Coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clogged lanes, but really all we can do is pray a shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
76ers moving the ball around. Oubre, good.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Lopez. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
And here's George for three. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Yabusele. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And he gets it to go.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Here's Giannis. Lopez outside. Trent outside, tips it.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Green's checked in. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now, here's Lillard. Over Nance. They They get it again. Lopez kicks it out to Lillard. No good on the three. 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we got underway. Three-pointer, Lowry. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Over in the corner, Edwards. Off target from three-point range. The Bucks trail. Giannis drives in. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And they're starting off the season playing the 76ers here.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way. A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact. For real, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Milwaukee leading by 3. And the wide open shot from Green. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Man's no good. The Bucks have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. And that one's good. Lillard.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's not their first option too often, but he can hit the three when he's on.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Count it. Middleton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Inside, here's Bona. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 14-6 run. There's Green with the three. And another three for Milwaukee.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Middleton for three. Second shot opportunity. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
We've got Gordon. Lowry out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Council in a power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
Yeah, thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Green inside the three-point line. Here's Portis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Portis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
A different look for Milwaukee. Prince has checked in for Smith, and Trent subbed in for Jackson. Pass to Yabusele. Oubre outside. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's Council missing. Bucks leading by 14. Here's Middleton. There's Green with the three. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
A tall and powerful big, Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now, here's Maxey. No good with the triple.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Trent can't hit. The 76ers trail by 17. Tries it from 19. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 17-point lead, their biggest. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Shots good by Middleton.
Nice, a mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
It's good from long range.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Trent outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Council. No good from outside. Bucks leading by 16. There's the triple. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The 76ers, number 1.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Prince. Jackson comes in for Chris Middleton. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Green. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The 19-foot shot. That's good for George on the assist by Gordon. George has got 5 points so far.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 8. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Trent passes to Giannis. Back to Trent. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Good on the triple. 11 points in the game.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
There's Gordon with the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Lillard again missing.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez comes in for Portis, and Middleton subbed in for Jackson. And it's Trent in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And here's Giannis after Eric Gordon hit the 3.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Bucks leading by 16. Lillard outside. Shot from the top of the key. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Milwaukee with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Keeps the defense guessing. Give him space. He'll hit the shot. You double him, oh, he'll find the open man. That kind of dual threat ability.
Now let's take a moment here for a... That is more than enough of us.
On the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Out in the wings for him, we'll see Trent Jr. and Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Wing shot on the way. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lillard against Maxey. Here's Lopez, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated. And for a 7-footer, Brook Lopez is pretty versatile. You get all the defensive impact you can expect, but he can also consistently score on all 3 levels.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. 4th, Damian Lillard.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Yep, that one goes.
You gotta like how Lowry puts his head down and just charges in on the drive.
Pass to Trent. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Middleton's got 11 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Damian Lillard. Last season, he played outstanding and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset. And Edwards drops them both. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Stolen away. And now the 76ers on the break. For 3, Edwards. The shot, no good. Milwaukee leading by 22. Trent kicks to Middleton. Giannis a screen on Edwards. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Outside Edwards. The tray. Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
And the urgency on Middleton's drive is terrific. The defense seems powerless to stop it.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Trent with the wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. There's Gordon with the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Gordon's got 6.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Taurean Prince comes in for Antetokounmpo. Green, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Jackson in for Trent. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Maxey, no good. Milwaukee's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Got that one up quick. Portis has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Now Lillard. He's got 15. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Maxey.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular. Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Lillard from outside. Rebound Andre Drummond.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
The shot by George, no good. The Bucks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Here's Maxey. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lillard's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep, Green, good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's Milwaukee out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Milwaukee foul.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Lowry out there with Maxey. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Edwards. And it's Bona in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign up. player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the player.
Lets a floater go. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lowry for 3, drills the three-pointer.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry, but the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Jackson passes to Johnson. Jackson a screen on Maxey. Pass to Prince. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Gordon for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light. A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And the basket by Lowry.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Pass to Portis. Back to Jackson. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Up top, Portis. Prince kicks to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson with it. Maxey covering. Philadelphia with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The number of threes are increasing for Maxey since he entered the league. He is getting more comfortable out there.
Jackson passes to Prince. Poked away. Right side, Portis. And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Johnson, the pass to Portis. And yes, it's good.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Philadelphia.
The 76ers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Maxey against Johnson. Jackson misses the baby hook. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers, and he gets the bucket.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. The drive by Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Lowry from outside. Offensive rebound.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Milwaukee.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Damian Lillard.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Lowry has the open look. Nailed from three-point land.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
Johnson finds Green. Outside Portis. Pass to Prince. There's Green with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
On the wing, Gordon hits it from three-point range.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Thank you, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.
Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Then it's Maxey, then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward. George with the bucket.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
Outside Barrett. The 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Maxey. Rebound Toronto. Outside Barrett. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
For 3, Maxey. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes BA when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future. Look at how confident Kelly Oubre is in the catch and shoot. You know why? Because he worked at it.
Quickly finds Barrett. Back to Quickly. 4-3. Drummond grabs the miss.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Barnes. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You can see the confidence in that jumper building and building for Scotty Barnes.
And here's Oubre from the arc. That one no good. The Raptors have got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Dick. And that one is hammered home.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Oubre, beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. Oubre's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, this is an area of his game that he has stepped up from his entry point into the league. Kelly Oubre is got to be taken seriously from downtown right now.
Barrett against George. Here's Pirtle. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A A big group substitution here for Toronto. Olenek's checked in for Pirtle. Abaji comes in for Barrett. Brown, he's checked in for Dick. And Mitchell subbed in for Quickly. And it's Bona missing. Toronto leading by 7. Pass to Barnes. He shoots it. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Knocks down the triple.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Offensive board. Outside for Mitchell. Knocks down the long J.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
76ers trail by 7. Abaji with a rebound. It's Brown on the wing. Plenty of space. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Barnes, it's good.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Edwards. Rebound by Olynyk.
Boy, the opportunity was there to convert. He just could not come up with it.
And here's Brown for 3. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Here's Edwards. That one's good from the corner. Edwards got 5. And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
At the 2 and 3, it's Brown and Barrett. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Lowry. Olynyk with some nice D's.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
76ers trail by 10. Pass to Edwards. From the arc. Here's Bona, guarded by Olynyk. Here's Edwards. Mitchell grabs a miss. And here are the Raptors now. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Pass to Gordon. 3-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. 76ers trail by 10. Fires for 3. Gordon can't hit. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite scores.
Well, think about it, P.A. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for the Raptors. Pirtle's checked in for Olynyk. Abaji comes in for Brown. And Quickly subbed in for Mitchell. Quickly from outside, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Oh, this is Quickly's game in a nutshell. This guy's thinking score as soon as he touches it.
George for 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Abaji. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Takes the three. And Nance gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Nance has got his first 3 points of the game. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And this is their first time matched up with Philadelphia this year. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. Scotty Barnes checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Abaji. Jackson against Barrett. The open shot by Barnes. Gets an open look and hits it. Barnes has got 6 points. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
It's Pirtle high post. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Nance can't get it to go. Raptors lead by 16. That's to Dick. And he goes in for the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Group substitution here for Philadelphia. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. The 76ers in second.
It's one thing to be aggressive getting to the line. And last year, they made good on the opportunities when they presented themselves.
Maxey on the wing. He shoots. And he drains the quick shot. Maxey's got his second basket.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward. And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Dick. And the 3 off target.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Counsel no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
There's the triple. They get it again. The 3 from Barnes. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. 19 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. It's stolen by Pirtle. The 3 from Quickley. Pure from 3-point range. Quickley's got 11 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Thanks for tuning in.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stop that is prime shot. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a... And now, not a bad time. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Emmanuel quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's Paul George. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man spot. Barrett against George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Well, R.J. Barrett comes with an aggressiveness and assertiveness. This guy wants to capitalize on the defender's mistake. Nice.
Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball doors.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
You can tell some players like that rhythm dribble. R.J. Barrett using the pull-up jumper. Go ahead, R.J.
And here's Oubre from the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Yabusele. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Right side Barnes. Fires from 14. And he drops that one in. Barnes has got 8.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. "90 seconds into the second half now. Goes up on the wing. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Maxey's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Quickly passes to Dick. Now here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Brown, he's checked in for Toronto. Barnes finds Pirtle. Quickly from outside. That one is off. 76ers trail by 21. Well, Emmanuel quickly is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball doors.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile. How about the pass from Bruce Brown? This guy is the ultimate glue guy.
For 3, Maxey. Rebound, Toronto.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Maxey. The 76ers shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
Olynyk checked in for Toronto. Namaji comes in for Barrett. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Quickly passes to Barnes. Offline with a three. The 76ers shooting just 36% in the third. Three-pointer. And that's good. Gordon for three. Gordon's got 6 here in the quarter.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Here's Agbaji. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake. I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
For three, Gordon. Hauled in by Brown. Toronto leading by 23. Fires from 14. Council with a rebound.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Lets it go from deep. Gordon can't hit. For Toronto, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Quickly.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Brown. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Philadelphia. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. And so it's Toronto, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Davion Mitchell, Chris Boucher out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Agbaji in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Brown against Maxey. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Yeah, Bruce Brown's got tremendous touch in that mid-range area, doing work.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Hauled in by Brown. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Mitchell. Outside for Boucher. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Well, this is what Chris Boucher does. Loves to stretch the defense with his shooting ability.
For 3, Maxey. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
The 76ers making a switch here. Oubre's checked in.
What you love about Bruce Brown, guys, is how special his work ethic is. This guy defensively has been on point, but to stay on the floor, he's really developed offensively.
Agbaji can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Edwards lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Jacks up a 3, and the basket by Agbaji.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 7 tonight. The drive by Brown. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. The 76ers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. George for 3, and the three-pointer goes.
The triple has been a major part of Paul George's arsenal. This guy has got the size to get it off.
Brown against Maxey. The drive by Brown and the jam by Brown.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Drummond with the bucket.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass.
Inside, here's Walter. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Pass to George. Outside Oubre. Gabaselli. Another three for Philadelphia.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Brown scanning the floor. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Maxey on the wing, defended by Brown. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Temples checked in for Toronto. Mitchell comes in for Brown.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for R.J. Barrett.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
To the paint. Here's Boucher, and finished off by Boucher.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Maxey. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Olynyk against Drummond. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Here's Temple. George defending. Boucher outside. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Well, this might not have been... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
Welcome to the Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here. You know, Shams, you cover transactions all day long, all season long, and the Sixers have not been shy about making moves.
No other team has been more aggressive when you think about trying to figure out this puzzle around Joel Embiid and around Tyrese Maxey. They've always been movers and shakers. This is a franchise that bears watching moving forward, just seeing exactly what moves they make.
They always make headlines. You're exactly right. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Abusele out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Maxey in at the one spot. For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to the Knicks in New York. Misses the one-handed jam. Oh, and here comes Oubre all alone. Takes a three, and Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Oubre.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc, you can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Shams, when you look at last season, what a step forward for the Pacers. Going into the in-season tournament championship, making the Eastern Conference Finals. They really checked so many boxes last season.
And Pacers sources tell me they're ahead of schedule under Rick Carlisle. They went from 25 wins in his first season to 47 wins last season and the Eastern Conference Finals in just his third season at the helm. The biggest reason to me for their turnaround, and someone that the Pacers love as their franchise cornerstone, Tyrese Halliburton. He gives the Pacers an elite talent that they've lacked since Paul George. So look at Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam for this next run of Pacers greats.
Well, you've named some terrific players and guys that are very important. No good from Yabusele. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 here, taking 40% so far to start out the game. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Now, here's Oubre.
What?
Coming in off a 10-point game his last
I'm
outing.
set
And Shams, like us,
What?
you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big-name players.
I don't know. I had to get the toilet paper out of
Do you
it,
have a
though.
favorite city that you like to visit?
No.
Putting me on the spot
No.
here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to LA because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So
What? No, I did not. No.
I love to be proficient.
No water on the ground at all.
Kevin. I love making the best.
Aja, I was trying to get it on call.
I've got 3.
You have to get the paper out of it to get it on
I
call.
like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every
So what's
city is
finish with you? Stick in there?
those 3 cities have kind of stuck out to me.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot.
Those are the best of the best, Kevin. You're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to
I love
Charlotte.
Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento one time. I love
Yeah.
Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped the 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen since I've become a fan.
They love their games. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively.
Yeah, you have to get the paper out.
Play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Siakam. Nance with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Shoots over Nembhard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
An
Really,
absolute bully in the
feel
lane.
like they're
Nothing
doing
the smaller
something
defender
to
could do there.
And Rick Carlisle decides to
like
call
they're
timeout.
playboying it.
Looking for a breather. And maybe just one
I
or
don't
two
know,
things
like
to
they're
talk about.
controlling your guy now. I don't like it. What?
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Philadelphia also making some changes. Council's checked in, and it's Jackson in for Nance.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Edwards' shot is good.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Launches it. And Pascal Siakam with the 3. Siakam's got 7 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Toppin can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Gordon. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Siakam against Gordon. And there's Shepard on the assist by Siakam.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Edwards, and it is good at the buzzer.
Okay, hold on. Let me just say, my mom said that to stop using those things.
What? I
in the
don't.
toilet.
I don't.
Well, you
Thank
used
you.
to clean it.
What?
Whatever you're using, like pads,
I
whatever.
don't use pads.
Yeah.
And I don't use baby wipes.
Good.
One eye on the rim,
Oh,
one
me.
eye on the clock. Nice.
Benedict Mathurin has been leading the charge for Indiana. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
She said that
Has
herself.
Terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball.
Like it's clogged from something.
They got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding.
No,
it
how
inside.
about it's the paper?
So to begin the
like
second quarter for the
toilet
Philadelphia 76ers. Lowry out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Edwards. And it's Bona in at the 5 down low. Toppin a screen on Maxey. Back to Toppin. Drills it from outside. Toppin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 76ers moving the ball around. Edwards passes to Maxey. A three-pointer, no good.
They've done something to the shooting.
We have all these great foreign
Feels
players.
all off.
Maybe 3 of the top 5 players
Feels
in the
weird.
NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much
Oh
was
my
made of
goodness,
Anthony
right, 'cause
Edwards.
I'm not
Here's a
used-
22-year-old American player who
Wow.
has maybe
See,
the
you just
charisma,
missed
the
all of
game,
it.
the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk
No,
around the
dude,
league
what are they
about
doing?
why are European players
What are they
being
doing
so
in
dominant?
2K
Where
right
are the great young American players to
Every time they do this every time. And every time when they do it, they always F it up even more. Talking about 2K. Dude, they do this every freaking time with the game.
In any of those regions,
Every freaking time. Every time they do it, they always end up effing up the game.
They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball.
I get it. You're my players, your bread and butter. Still, come on. You don't have to mess with all the other damn.
Players are given so much so soon in America, so to be
Want
able to have that
my
chip on
players
their
feel
shoulder,
more
have the
boundless.
passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has. The younger generation of players definitely have
That was
Anthony Edwards to look
that was a
up to.
good shot.
And the
Yeah,
league
that was a
continuing
good- that was a
shots to
good
tweak
one.
the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're
Did it
ending,
go
it's
down?
to try. If you
What?
can't find a cause to really
I don't-
overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all
That's
love
what I'm
a free
saying.
flowing game.
have to use
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Halliburton missing. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers.
Good night. We would have said like the water levels. The water levels.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable.
Whoever we had never did their job right.
Here's Maxey. Pull the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. And it's 8 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Because remember, it was still getting involved.
And so it's
even after he left.
Calling timeout. He's
Still
going to have a
involved.
discussion here on the sideline.
I remember.
Some changes for Indiana. Siakam is checked in for Bryant.
I don't know, not
McMathering comes in
we
for
do need a
it's TJ
plumber. It's not going to be someone that's expensive. We're just going to get, Lindsay's just going to get her own plumber.
over Nance. Siakam good.
Not even use.
Siakam's got 9.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
So I remember last time she said you just get words.
That's a +5 in that category.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Shams, we appreciate you stopping by. We know you got a lot of things to do, a lot on your plate. Your phone's going bananas. It's lighting up about every 15 seconds. You go take care of that. We'll see you back here next time.
Can always make time for you guys. Kevin, appreciate you guys having me.
Shams Charania, the best. Thank you so much. Great stuff right there from Shams, one of the most plugged-in people in the world of basketball.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down, that's big news. Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
Siakam outside. Turner with a screen for Siakam. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Siakam's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers. Here's Nance. And just miss after miss right now.
Is that not? Oh my gosh. That was perfect timing. I don't get what's.
And guys, that's exactly the kind
I don't get what they want perfect
they want to
timing.
see out of him.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence.
They don't even care what
when he does,
timing
the
you
results are often
use.
like that.
They'll make it. They'll, I don't know. They'll just make it feel great.
And the Pacers lead by 18.
From that in-between range,
Shooting and everything.
much better team.
Oh, what is going on here?
Jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Here's McConnell. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their transition game has been in full effect. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome. Looking at Philadelphia, it's been a painful start for them, 0-2. I know the season's young,
Yeah,
but they're
so you
probably
take that
feeling a little
thing,
desperate.
I don't know, you have to play with the flag.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Indiana Pacers.
It's not.
That'll do it for
I
our
see
show tonight.
something wrong with that. The flagger, you know, the flapper. You have to play with the flapper.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
That's why I said it's like
He's been everywhere.
too much
He's done
bacteria.
a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know
That's
what?
why
It
I
helps
was
that they
saying
had a few
too
guys with
much
very high hands
bacteria.
on the perimeter, too.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his son.
You just
Siakam
make
is the
it
4,
like
and he'll
all
be next to Turner
rusty.
at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control.
Okay, now I
He
can't.
says, "I want
It
to
went
win."
from me
So
being
I'm just
able to
working
make shots
hard
to
right
not
way to do
making
that.
shots at
Right
all.
now, it's Get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does. Doesn't he, David? Every single
From shooting good to shooting very, very poor.
Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. With their offensive firepower, have the Pacers, Clark, maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Another three for Philadelphia.
There we go.
For George. That
now
quick
I'm
release of
starting
his.
to a little bit. Now I'm
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Plenty of space. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And here's George for three. The rebound by
oh no, it's just
Turner's got his fifth rebound right now in the game.
Things about this I don't know why.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with a quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Electric can be so
Siakam outside.
Not the other toilet.
Fires from 14.
It always gets clogged up red times. See, that's the shit that hurts.
They shoot again, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up.
Oh man, I just feel like we need better up-to-date.
Well done.
Oh, sorry. Sorry if I'm ranting. I'm just saying. I feel like we need better up-to-date.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to
better sewage.
Them to attack the rack. They just continue
something
to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And we will have a timeout.
Everything on the arm so
he wants to check in with his team and regroup. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. For three, Nance.
If that's going to cause maybe more money out of your pocket.
Nance has got his
want
first
them to like get upgrades and stuff. Yeah, exactly. That's good. That's going to up the red. Exactly. Not the rim, but it's going to up certain things with the 10.
He's going to abuse you with the throwdown right on top of your head.
Last season, Miles Turner became the
you think they'll just do that? No.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there.
That's what I'm saying. You have to sacrifice yourself.
Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block.
It's like with the
This is his first free throw of the game.
And a very steady season for him.
He'd obviously had
last year. He was right at 85%.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was
know,
such a reliable presence
the
at
water
the free
bill.
throw line all throughout last season.
That's what I'm saying. If you want a better,
Gordon taking
right
to the rack.
So that means we'd have to pay more.
By 21.
So, sure. Utilities.
Shoots the three. Hits the 3.5. Halliburton's got 11 points.
And you like to see since the half now. He's finally starting to come around.
Team life is free.
Here's Bona. And he drives in the way up off the glass.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking
everything all comes at a cost.
Siakam got the ball here for the Pacers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Halliburton.
That's why I said if we want better,
13 points.
we'd have to get a
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Exactly. If you don't have the money to do that,
and Nance kicks to low.
Just, take it for what it is.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You got to take it with the grain of salt.
Unwilling to let up.
It is what it is.
That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Halliburton for three. That's no good. He is 5-11 shooting from the field for the game. From outside the arc, it's good from Gordon.
Game is so goofy.
Gordon's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, you know, Gordon takes most of his threes at the top of the arc, but he has the stroke to knock
Why are
down
they?
the corner three as well.
Nice
Oh my gosh, 2K!
During that first half, he had a lot more three-point shooters. Since then, though,
Pissing me
they've dialed
off.
it back.
Pass to Lowry. Here's
That's what
Gordon.
happened.
Turner covering.
Sweet
For three,
stuff
Nance.
with James Ability sliders.
He's off on that one.
Good sound.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24
Oh no, I
points
just feel like
from
we're
the
2-8-26. They should start over.
And while we
Scrap.
cannot farm
Scrap
assist
this
of the game.
It's not. It's obviously the same engine since 2024.
Who's got this
When you
ability
scrap
to find.
that and
Boy, that's a nice
start
asset to
over
have. It's a huge
with
boost
the
to
whole
any
entire
offense, too.
new
It adds a
engine.
whole nother dimension when you got a big guy.
I don't know, get an in-house engine, but or get an engine that you can actually keep, work your way from the ground. Yeah,
And
that's
so
what
in the
they
game
do.
for the 76ers,
And if they have to take a year off, they should
then
take
there's
a year
Tyrese
off.
Maxey. And
Do whatever you have to
in
do
the
to
center
get
position, where there's a
everything
lot of
up to
emphasis
par.
on three-point shooting. Greg,
So you
what's
have
your
way
opinion
too
of
much
that?
cheese. Whatever engine they're using right now, there's way too much
They
cheese.
have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far
It's
in
just not a good
you
engine.
have to defend. That's why analytics favors
Broken.
shots at the rim.
Yeah, whatever engine you use is all
Edwards,
hard.
good.
And this is the game.
I get you're trying to do your mate rights, but it's a little too late for the mate rights. You just gotta know when to start over and work right or smooth.
Maxey with it. Halliburton picks him up.
That's what I'm saying.
Maxey, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
So obviously, whatever they're doing,
Indiana,
you
another three.
whatever they're doing with the gameplay, obviously.
Take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game,
Yeah, you better off just starting.
Edwards can't hit. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
They go back to what you did with 2-8-23, but build up with that engine. Yeah, don't keep using different engines. That's probably where they're effing up.
5G slam cam. Gordon for
Using
three.
different engines for
The
each
76ers
version.
with another
Not
miss.
good.
The Pacers have gone a perfect
Stepping
4 of 4 to
stuff
start
up
the
a
final
little
quarter.
more.
Can't ask for anything more than that. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Halliburton.
Go ahead,
Halliburton's
keep
got
playing
18
with
points
it.
now here in the second half.
I'm
Snap
sorry,
it up
that's
even
poor defense
more.
down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this
Break-
one
you
to
break
be
the
a game
toilet
where they would
choke,
get
know
battered
it.
inside like they have.
Not too
normal,
much
you won't
respect
know it.
shown to him by the defenders.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Good. And
You don't
McConnell
know
gets the
what
assist. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
That's it.
And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 15-6 run.
Not really with this.
It's deflected.
Get out of it.
Here's Gordon.
Let's get out of
Time
this
pass, and
place.
he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice to see Gordon use his
Bad.
touch down low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
Bad.
Up top, McConnell. While recovering, Halliburton outside. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. 76ers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter.
Bad.
Toppin pulls it in.
Really bad.
Toppin's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He is busted.
McConnell passes to Halliburton.
Busticated.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status
Not
of household
paying.
name.
Not getting no
The
response.
casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller
Not
markets.
gonna get a
And as we
response.
head to the final buzzer here, a crushing
blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pacers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this with their second win on the year.
This is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out like that. Simply,
exactly. It's funny how like right up didn't go right till derives and then shit started going.
We watched one guy all night long, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyrese Haliburton.
Started acting up. It's funny. None of that stuff happened.
Basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And Indiana can just let the clock run down here.
Touch.
McConnell against Lowry. Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win.
They're not great.
Dominant showing in front of a crowd.
Paying for another toilet.
All right, David, thank you.
Jerry broke the last.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg
He
Anthony,
breaks this
Clark
one.
Kemp.
Pay for it. I'm not responsible for this shit. Yeah, I'm not getting held responsible for it. If it breaks. So shit happens. I'm not being held responsible for this shit. Okay, people, I'm signing off. Yeah. I'll be back on daily, or hopefully, like, whatever they did, or due to the game, they fixed the problems going on with it. If not, I'm just gonna probably stop playing 2K because it's too much goofy that's going on. Anyways, if you do the live stream broadcast or short, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. So follow my social media to know when I'm going live on YouTube and hit the notification bell. Thank you.
I think it can fit. I honestly made this so like
what?
If you want to make one build, you can use this app.